Are you looking for toys to help with your toddler's speech and development? I'm going to be sharing 4 of my favorites that I'm currently using for my son who has a speech delay. My son is over 2.5 years old, and we started using some of these toys when he was closer to 20 months. So if your toddler is between the ages of 18 months and 3 years old, these toys will be perfect for language development. Let's jump right in. The first toy that I'm going to be going over is called the INNOCHEER magnetic A-frame board. I'm going to be putting a video over here so that you can see this toy in action, but pretty much what I've been doing is spelling out my child's name and other words that I want to put on the board. It's two-sided, so one side is a whiteboard where they get to write whatever they want to. It comes with a marker, and the other side comes with over like 150 pieces of different letters, numbers, and symbols that you can help build language with your child. What I love about this is that because there's so many different pieces in lowercase and uppercase, your child is able to engage with you on building simple words. I start by just doing everyday words like my son's name, our names, grandma, grandpa, ball, dog, things like that he interacts with on a daily basis. It's really been able to help him associate a thing with a word. That's super important when developing language because your child might be able to see and say an item, but are they able to spell the item out? As your child gets closer to preschool, which is 3 to 4 years old, this will become more important. But if you're trying to get your child to just start the beginning stages of developing language, this is a great board to start out with because you can use small words like at, up, down, things like that to help build on language. Now, depending on your child's age, of course, when they go to the doctor, your doctor will let you know how many words they should have in their vocabulary. Obviously, every child is going to be different, but as long as your child is able to kind of understand the simple words like their name, your name, dog, cat, up, down, common things that you say to them all the time, this is going to be an excellent source for you to use and developing language. The next game that I love to play with my child is called the Learn With Me flashcards. As you can see, there's over 101 of these flashcards inside of here, and I love it because, again, you get to point out very common words and phrases for them to use. Tram. It has the words at the bottom, a very big picture so that they're able to develop association with what you're talking about, and it asks them a question to help develop cognitive skills and also understanding. So like, what color is the tram? They also have a number up here for association of how many items are on the back of your flashcards, and it's been really, really helpful for my son. What I normally do is if it's a word he's never encountered or he has a problem with saying, I move those to one side. If it's a word or something that he knows and he encounters often, I move it to the other, and I will focus on the pile of words that he might not know. Doing this will guarantee that your child at least has 101 words in their vocabulary, and you'll be very surprised about how many words and items they actually know. Typically at this age, they're looking at the picture to figure out exactly what it is. So you shouldn't be expecting them to like spell out tram, for example. But it's really good to know that even from a visual standpoint, your child knows what you're talking about, because that's another key component in building language and speak for your child. The next toy that I'm using for my son's speech and language development is the Koogman Letters Practicing Board. It's wooden, and as you can see, it's one side is uppercase, the back side is lowercase. I'm going to also put a video here so that you can see this in action. And one of the things that I love about it is that, again, one side's uppercase, one side's lowercase, but you actually get to help them spell out different words. So if your child is visual, it gives them an opportunity to practice spelling out their name, for example. It tells you how many strokes that you need. It also shows you what direction to go in, and it also has the numbers like 1, 2, 3. Since by this time your child is counting at least to 10, it helps them follow in order of how to write the letters. Now, of course, as they get older, they'll write however they want to write. But this is very, very important when developing language too, because it's all about building. It's really important when your child is learning language that you understand the process of building. Building is just like a sandwich, a cocktail. There are ingredients in the beginning that you have to add, and then you add on top of it, and it's the same way with developing language. So if you find that your toddler is having a hard time or a difficult time picking out simple words, maybe starting with the foundation of this is how you write an A, this is how you write a B, and adding 2 to 3, 4 letters at a time to help them build language. It's important for them to know how to see it on paper, but it's definitely more important for them to be able to associate the word with the image. And I like that it also comes with a wooden kind of pencil, and it fits right inside. So they're able to practice on their own. My son really likes playing with this, and he plays with it multiple times a day. Right now he's just scribbling, but I'm really focused on making sure that he can at least write his first name because he's 2.5. The final product that I want to showcase is the fishing game, and I'm going to put a video here so that you can actually see the fishing game in action. This game is very, very interactive, and what I love about the game is that it has letters right on the fish, and you can spell out any type of words that you want. It's a 2-player game, so you would give your child one hook, you would have the other, and you can pull out different letters, different colors, and put it together. This game will also teach them about taking turns and sharing, and even though this game is not structured in any kind of way, you can really blow it out as far as like the things you want to do with your child, and it really allows them to get really creative because you can take out, for example, the letter A, the letter T, the letter E, and then say, oh my God, you spell the word 8. Things like that will allow them to feel like, wow, this is how I spell 8. And because of the association with how they learned that word, that it was fun, it was around you, they have a better chance of remembering the word for the future. For more information about toys that you can use for speech and language development, make sure to visit the description box below for all the links to the toys that I've mentioned in this video, as well as a full-on blog post on the toys that I recommend for speech and language development for your 2-year-old or 3-year-old. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you a part of my crew. I'm April Knight from accordingtoapril.com, a motherhood and lifestyle bloggers helping moms master motherhood. Until next time, take care. Bye.